hard work is absolutely bullshit. And here's why. Here's why I think hard work is BS. It's a myth. It doesn't exist. Hard work is what you call, I believe, a 9-to-5, a job, a manual labor job that's not fulfilling in any way. Instead of working hard, instead of hard work, what about fulfilled work? What about the type of work that you like to do through a skill that you developed, work that makes you feel complete, that completes your soul, that reignites your spirit, reignites your mind? It gives you a different type of drive, a different type of hunger, a different type of focus. Hard work doesn't bring all that out of you like fulfilled work. Fulfilled work, and what I believe is the way to go in 2025. Fulfilled work in 2025. I'm going to turn that into a hashtag. Fulfilled work. Work that fills you up. You look at the word fulfilled. What's the two syllables? Full, filled. You're filled, you're full. Fulfilled. Work that makes you fulfilled. Work that makes you fulfilled. When you do it, you execute, you feel fulfilled. When you work that 9-to-5, do you honestly feel fulfilled? No. Don't lie to yourself and say yes. Don't you dare lie and say that a manual labor 9-to-5 is making you fulfilled. Don't lie, because you know you feel drained every time you come home from that job. The only thing it's doing is paying your bills, keeping you afloat. But how long can we continue to be unfulfilled in the work that we are doing every single day? Or at the very least 5 or 6 days a week. That 1 day or 2 day that we're off, we don't know what to do. We just want to go to sleep. We want to rest, be on Netflix, play a video game, hang out, do a lot of sleep, not do much of anything at all. When we come home, we don't have that drive, that hunger. We don't have it. The 9-to-5 workplace environment, it takes it away from us. When you're doing something you love to do, you have drive and hunger. But when you're doing something you hate to do, you feel the opposite of drive and hunger. You don't feel driven. You don't feel hungry anymore. No, because the job took it away from you. The company you work for, it took it away. It's not fulfilling anymore. It never was to begin with. So you have to examine yourself and figure out what you want to do, that you like to do. Something that you love to do that you can turn into a money-making business. Or even a career, a side hustle, right? And that you know you're driven to do it, you're passionate about it, and you're hungry to do it. There's a drive and hunger to do it. It's not something you have to force yourself to find. It's something that's naturally going to be there, right? As you continue to do the work or, perform a skill that you're developing, that you're learning, right? I'm not saying that it has to be there automatically, but it should not take that long for you to get to that point where everything clicks. It's all there now, the drive and the hunger. Because with that 9 to 5, there is no drive and hunger. And I don't want to mislead you and say that it's not there at first, because it is there at first, because you know there's guaranteed money. There's a guaranteed paycheck with that 9 to 5 job. Because you're in debt. These bills have not been caught up. You're behind. So you're motivated initially, but you're more driven and hungry to be ahead on those bills, to get yourself out of debt, okay? To be financially ahead. But the work that you're doing on that 9 to 5, eventually it's going to drain you mentally, spiritually, physically. Most importantly, mentally and spiritually. Because mentally and spiritually, you want to have that drive and hunger to do something else that is more fulfilling. Work that is more fulfilling. That should be the goal. That should be the goal for next year. And you might want to start finding that passion, developing that skill, and finding some type of passion in it. It really comes down to what you're about, what you like to do, what your interests, what your hobbies are. And use that as the fuel of what you like to do, what you enjoy doing, and possibly turning it into a skill in some type of way, right? Converting it into a business idea. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm getting at here. The whole point is to do fulfilling work, not a job, not work on that 9 to 5 that unfulfills you. Okay? I've done a lot of jobs that were unfulfilling to me, right? And initially, yes, I had the drive and the hunger to work those jobs because why? I want to make money. I want to gain compensation, to be ahead of my bills, to get myself out of debt, get my credit score up. But that drive, that hunger is only initial. Motivation, whatever, it's only initial. It's not sustainable. So I'm getting to the point of where I'm not doing work that fulfills me in any way. It's not fulfilling my soul, my spirit. It's not reigniting anything in me. It's not letting that fire under my behind to be the best at what I love to do. Because for me, for years, I haven't been able to find that one thing. I haven't been able to discover that, right? Maybe I did years ago. I just wasn't aware of it. I just wasn't cognizant of what I was actually good at doing, or even talking about, or what I like to do, what I enjoy doing. Because I will admit, the jobs that I was working, it zapped that drive and hunger out of me. It zapped the excitement for life out of me. These jobs can do that to you. They've done that to me many, many times. And so it doesn't give me the boldness nor the confidence to really pursue fulfilling work in my life. And I almost certain that a lot of you guys watching and gals watching, y'all can relate, to what I'm saying right now. And that these 9-to-5 workplaces, companies, jobs, they don't fulfill you in any way. They take away that drive and that hunger to where you're only going to work for them and fulfill their bottom line. Point blank. You're busy making someone else rich. You're busy doing the heavy lifting for their company. And you're not getting anything out of it in return except money. But that money, that paycheck, is only enough to get you by for a week or two. And it's right back at it to doing the job. It's not fulfilling. It's not completing you in any way. And then through that job, you're lacking the drive, you're lacking the hunger to want more for yourself in life, to develop different skills that can earn you more. But the most important thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that you got to do fulfilling work. Work fulfilled. Fulfilling work. On that job, you're working hard. You ain't working smart. You're working hard. Next year, 2025, instead of doing hard work, you want to do fulfilling work.